Hey brain rots, welcome back to another video of mine. If you would remember, or if you would have seen my last video we talked about crypto. We had made a little shift to crypto from other topics. I discussed liquidity with you guys, I explained what it is, and today we are again going to discover and explore another big part of crypto, a part of crypto which if was removed probably the crypto would not be the same or something. I don't know. So first, before I get into the main points, I want to go over the surroundings, the environment. Now you see there is this kind of very controversial persona, very controversial personality on the internet and on on in the crypto world. You would have heard of him if you are really interested in crypto. He is a man who is mysterious, a man who people have made rumors about, people have gossiped about. His name is Richard Hart. Yes, you might have heard of him. As I have said, he's a very mysterious man. Some people they call him a scammer. Some people they call him a genius. Some people they love him. Some people they hate him. So there's a big diversion in opinions today on the topic of Richard Hart. Some people they hate him. Some people they say that they're that he's a fraud. Some people they think that he's a genius. Now, a lot of people, a lot of different opinions. Now, let's first I'm gonna explain you a little bit about Richard Hart. If for the people who don't know him, little bit of history. Now you see there's a fact. Let me tell you a story. Richard Hart, he once he once had a case on him. He once had a lawsuit by SEC. If you don't know SEC, let me show you. It is these. This is Richard Hart. You would know him. Looks very nice with his watches over there. Now, SEC, U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. You can see here, this is their official website. We make markets work better, founded to help our country to respond to the Great Depression, blah, blah, yada yada. I'm not going to read all of this, but this is a government organization, Security Exchange and Commission, which had done a lawsuit on Richard Hart. Here you go, Richard Hart, J. Schuler, whatever, U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, whatever. SEC charges HEX founder Richard Hart with misappropriating millions of dollars investors' funds. So here it is, the whole detail about on the SEC, an official website by the United States government, telling everything about the lawsuit. So he was sued basically by SEC, the Security Exchange Commission, on, and they put a lawsuit on RH. Okay, now what could have happened? This is an official website by the United States government, as you can see here. Okay, sec.gov. Now, what could have happened? Obviously, you would think that SEC won the case and Richard Hart was arrested or something, but no. Richard Hart triumphs in court after SEC case dismissed in full. I'm not gonna read this again. This is probably gonna be some yap, but all I can say is Richard Hart won. He posted it on his X account here as well. He yapped about it for about an hour, and for most people it was a historic victory. He fought for Pulse X, HEX, as he says here, for free speech. I won this for us all. So Richard Hart, he won. Historic victory. He fought for free speech and he won. Great. Now this man, you can already see if SEC, a United States organization, has done a lawsuit on Richard Hart, there would probably be a good reason, because he would probably be a big person. But in fact, he is. In fact, he is a very big person. Very big person in the crypto universe. Now, if you already know him, you would already know this. But this man, he made a coin called HEX. Okay, HEX. Now, it was a simple coin right here. Wait, it's not loading. Okay. Now, so HEX, it was a rather simple coin. Okay. Simple price, easy price. It was, but everybody, they hated it. Okay. Everyone, they hated it. But now you can see the graph here. Everyone, they mocked this model. Everyone laughed at this model. They called it a scam. But haters of Richard Hart, haters of this coin, they had missed the train. Now, I'm not saying that Richard Hart is very good. Neither am I saying that Richard Hart is very bad. But haters of Richard Hart, they did miss the train. Now you can see the graph here. Okay, sorry, it's a bit laggy. The graph is 6 years of data. So now you can see the graph, it's skyrocketed. Now you can see that. Imagine you had $1 at this point, $1 at this point, and after about a year and a half, about a year, you get over here. You have $1,000 at its peak, $10,000. Sorry, this coin, it has done 10,000x. It is very famous for achieving this. It has done 10,000x. That means if you had only $100 here. Now $1 example, that seems less. $100 here, and if after the peak, at the peak, over here, you have $1 million. Yes, $100 to $1 million, 10,000x, massive gain. And the chart, you can look at it right here, and then obviously it fell after all the people, they sold their millions, billions of dollars. Today we can see its price, it's still 51% up from all-time low or something, for today's all-time low. So it is a very active market. If you want to see it in candles, if you understand candles better, I can show you. Here we go. Right over here, 10,000x. Unbelievable. Most coins today can't even reach this amount of extraordinary power. Everyone hated them. Everyone hated on it. But it turned out to be the unicorn of the crypto world. Now, you see this man, RH, he is the one, as I said, if you have forgotten, this man is the one that made this coin. Richard Hart. Yes. But he didn't only make HEX. He made something which kind of forked Ethereum. This is called Pulse Chain. Now you can see here, very, very beautiful website. Okay, you can do, and you can buy, you can trade like any other. You can buy, you can set up a wallet, buy PLS, buy PLSX. You can swap any coins, you can launch coins, you can bridge coins, you can even mine on Pulse Chain. So it is a very good thing, giving you multiple features. You can go to the website right now. They have Pulse Chain stats. They even give you live stats of everything: liquidity, volume, transactions, only going up, not down, only going up since the past 2 years, and liquidity having. Now you can go check this yourself in full detail. I'm not gonna get into all this yet right now, but he made this to fork the Ethereum. Now you would know that Ethereum is kind of known for being really expensive, but this is a rather cheaper version. Okay, you can, and it's faster. You can set up your wallet and you can start right away. But the thing is, it is perfect entirely. It is decentralized. That means that there is no owner. Of course, there is a creator. There is a creator. This is the creator. The creator with the 4 watches on his hands I showed you before. But that creator is not the owner. You see, this is an entirely decentralized blockchain, and not once has it been down. Now I'm going to show you. Let's Google it. How many times has Solana been down? Solana has, Google AI overview. I'm not going to go down, and this is just easier. Solana has experienced 7 major network wide outages that completely stopped later on. And let's ask it, any what about Pulse chain? How about that? Let's see what it says. I'm telling you, it has never been down once. Pulse chain has never experienced a total network-wide outages where the underlying blockchain completely stopped. While it's okay, now it's gonna yap a lot again, but Pulse chain has never been down. Not once. Solana has been down. Arbitrum has felt like big halts, but Pulse chain, it stays up. You see on Pulse chain, you can see multiple coins. You can see multiple coins right here. Over here, it says HEX. It's up again, 242.4%. It's still up. There's other coins. I don't know this one, but Pulse X, it's up as well. So all of these coins, it shows you. There's Pulse X. There's PLS. There's HEX, and they might. I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying they won't. But they might go 100x. They might go 1000x, because you see, history, it repeats itself. HEX, it went up, so probably these coins, they might go up too. Now you see, narratives in the crypto market and everywhere in the world, they come and they go, they come and they go. But today's narrative, do you know what today's narrative is? Today's narratives are stable coins. Okay, now one of today's stable coins would be, I've been looking at this a lot. It's growing in popularity a lot. There's more and more people buying, hype's increasing. It would be this coin here, DAI stablecoin, pDAI. Okay, on DAI, a copy of DAI on Pulse chain, we could say. Its goal, obviously, is to become a stable coin. It's $1 target, but right now it's on 0.00195. We could say too. Now it has been growing in popularity. As I've been looking at this, the holders have been growing, and the market cap is about the same for a few days. But as you can see here, the graph, it has been active. There have been recent perks, mountains, goes up, goes down. There's peaks, there's build-ups everywhere. It has not been like this in this state. Okay, it has not been in this state. It has been going up and down and up and down. And once it actually got close, its all-time high, 3 cents, 3.4 cents. Okay, it went up to 3.4 cents. Now, you say, now what's so special in this? It has nothing to do with Richard Hart, as far as most people know. But you see, I have found there is something fishy about this coin. You see, Richard Hart has tweeted 33 total times about pDAI. As you can see, one tweet here, two tweet here. There's the second tweet over there. He tweets about this. Last time he tweeted was March 28th, 2025, 4:08 a.m. for me. So he said life would be better if everyone would remove all liquidity for pDAI, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna read all this, but he's basically, in conclusion, I think, yeah, he is talking about, he's saying, he's calling, he has, okay, now you see, in the last 33 tweets that I have read, he has said things against pDAI. Like in this one, he says to remove all liquidity for pDAI. If you want to know what liquidity is, go back in my last video. I'll put it in the description if I feel like it. Now, there's something fishy. Richard Hart, important man, rich man, very rich man. Okay, he's got other stuff to do. He's tweeting every day. 7 hours ago, July 31, yesterday. He has other stuff to do. He's talking about AI, talking about other coins, all these coins. But then why did he tweet 33 times about this specific coin? There has to be something special in it. I mean, it has resurrected many times. Like over here, it fell down, resurrection, peak, fell down, resurrection again, peak again, fell down. Look at how much it fell, and it went up again, and now it has been down for some while. But maybe, just like before, it was down for some while, it can go up. I don't know anything. Okay, I cannot predict the future. Obviously, it might have potential, it might not. But Richard Hart, he has talked about this 33 times, and always something negative. Why something negative? There's something fishy here, something we do not know. Okay, now you can look at the graph. It has resurrected multiple times. The community It is dedicated. You can see here, very dedicated. All the time, it goes up, it goes down. It is not a dead market. The holders keep increasing. The 24-hour volume, it is also increasing day by day. More people buy, more people sell. They sell more. They buy more. So the community is dedicated. So it could be either a zero or it could be a hero. Now I have told you about this coin. It is your choice if you want to decide to buy it or not, or anything you want to do with it. But if you want a more detailed video on this coin or anything else, subscribe and tell me in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys.